Hi, Right Riders, Cruz here. Thank you so much for joining me. In this video, we're going to be looking at an upper level essay, looking at basically the advantages and disadvantages of soda. And what I basically did was I took the paragraphs, the body paragraphs that we created from our advantages paragraph, looking at soda, and then put that on a Google Doc, but then also put in the disadvantages paragraph on soda, and then also went ahead and used my introduction and conclusion from the middle school paragraph and placed that in this upper level essay. So the first thing, first of all, right writers, if this is something you're interested in, again, looking at how to create an essay from the paragraphs that were created from the other videos, this is basically that video, and specifically looking at the upper level. So taking a look at this particular, what we have here so far, we've got, again, I just took what I used from my middle school and looked at it. But I want to do the first thing that I did with my middle school students, which was basically looking at the length. And I want to look at the length because I'm trying to see, do I have about the same amount of advantages as I do disadvantages? I want to be as fair as possible. I want to be neutral. And so in order to do that, I basically just count the lines to see, okay, how many lines talk about disadvantages and how many lines talk about disadvantages. So again, it helps me stay fair as a writer. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 lines for advantages. Now let's see how many lines I have for disadvantages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So as you can see, right writers, this is definitely an example of bias, because in one sense I looked at, and again, let me explain. When I say bias, this is the word I'm talking about. I'm talking about writer bias. And so a writer shows their bias by, one way that they can show their bias is by writing more information about the negatives and less information about the positives. But a writer who wants to be trustworthy recognizes that they have internal bias. And we all do. We all have some level of bias within us. It's just a matter of reflecting and really taking the time to look at what you wrote. If I wrote 16 lines in advantages, then I need to keep it at 16 lines for disadvantages. Or if I have 22 lines of disadvantage, then I need to add more information on how soda is positive. And so it's easier, I think, for me to delete than it is to add. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate some of that writer bias by eliminating some of what I have in my disadvantages. And the question is, what do I want to take out? So I may decide that, again, I'm at 16 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So right here is where I'm fair. And then all this extra, look at this. This is a lot. This is an amount, significant amount of writing here, as far as, like, again, demonstrating that bias. So I want to take some of this out and or keep some of this in. I'm going to take out, I'm going to say soda has several disadvantages for consumers. Not only does it have a lot of sugar, but it also has empty calories. So I'm going to change that to it has a lot of sugar and say this instead. For instance, it contains a lot of sugar. And I can go with this. For instance, it contains a lot of sugar. According to the Cleveland Clinic's website, on average, one can of soda can have as much as 39 grams of sugar. 39 grams of sugar. So, and I'm going to take out, in other words, all the sugar that you are supposed to have in one day was in that one can of soda. Okay. Another drawback is that you are drinking empty calories without realizing it. In other words, you are gaining weight. Another negative is how expensive soda can be. Another negative is its soda's cost, expense. Most snack machines charge, and I'll just say charge about about $1 for one beverage. And maybe I'll take that out. I'm not really feeling that. So another negative is soda's expense. Most snack machines charge about $1 for one beverage. In addition, buying all those cans and plastic bottles creates more waste. Let's see where I am now, right, riders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And I like this, the not only are you spending more money, but you're also generating more trash. And I'm going to go ahead and take this part out about the hydration. And I'm going to take that away. And now let's see, right, riders. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I'm going to go with it. I mean, I'd rather have it because, again, that to me is, that would work for me. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go delete that little bit out about the quenching the thirst. Even though I have 15 and 16 here, I'm okay with it because, again, I would rather sound more positive than negative. And again, it's because soda does already have a bad rap. So I think I'm okay with that, with going with it. Now let's take a look at what we talked about and see if it can work, with what we said. And basically we talked about in this case, and again, right, writers, notice that a lot of my work was finished basically with that middle school paragraph. So if you're really looking at how to write an introduction and a conclusion, I encourage you to look at the previous video that I wrote for middle school students. You can kind of hear out my thought process and what I call my think alouds, where I'm thinking as I'm writing, which again means a longer video, but it shows you, the process. Consumers have a lot of choice when it comes to what they want to drink. You can enjoy almost anything from soda to milk to water to juice. Most often, people drink carbonated beverages because they offer variety. However, buyers beware that sugary soda can lead us down a path of weight gain. Therefore, drinking soda has both advantages and disadvantages. And then I talk about, again, the variety, but then I also talk about it enjoying a non-alcoholic beverage. So maybe up here I'll say consumers have a lot of choice when it comes to what they want to drink. You can enjoy anything. And I think I'll take this line out and just say most often people drink carbonated beverages because they offer alternatives to other kinds of drinks and they offer a variety of flavors. Okay. Now I know I talk about, again, the sugary soda and the soda with respect to, again, the sugar, the calories, and the cost and trash. So I've got to bring that up here to the intro. However, that sugary soda, that sugary liquid can lead us down a path of weight gain, can result in weight gain. Let's see. And again, sorry, right riders, I'm just scrolling down here. Another negative, and I know I've got another and another. Let's see. Another drawback, another negative is soda's expense. I may add most snack machines charge about $1 for one beverage. And maybe just say, think about how much that would cost in one year. If you think about how much that would cost if you purchased one every day. And now I'm probably back to the 16 right riders. That's funny. Think about how much that would cost if you purchased one every day. In addition, buying all those, yeah. So I still haven't fixed the another, but I'm thinking about the cost. So going back up here, however, that sugary liquid can result in weight gain. And maybe I can say, however, that expensive sugary liquid can result, because now I'm addressing the cost. So, however, that expensive sugary liquid can result in weight gain and really more waste. Therefore, soda. Therefore, soda has its advantages. Therefore, soda has both its advantages and disadvantages. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I think that's a little more clear as far as what I'm saying, right, writers, in my upper level essay. So all I'm doing is I'm taking this and I'm hitting that Control C and I'm coming down to add it to the end. I may actually just put this right here just to see, because I like this one sentence here, and I may want to keep it. Okay, I'm going to go with this and take that away. And then let's take a look at this. Again, at this point, we're really just editing, right, writers? So consumers have a lot of choice when it comes to what they want to drink. Most often, people drink carbonated beverages because they offer a safe alternative, and they offer a safe alternative, and they offer a variety of flavors. However, that expensive sugary liquid results in weight gain and more waste. In conclusion, soda has both advantages thanks to its variety and disadvantages due to its unhealthy drawbacks. Let's go ahead and see how it sounds, right, writers? Just sort of from top to bottom, start to finish for this upper level essay. Again, looking at the advantages and disadvantages of soda. Consumers have a lot of choice when it comes to what they want to drink. Most often, people drink carbonated beverages because they offer alternatives to other kinds of drinks, and they offer a variety of flavors. However, that expensive sugary liquid results in weight gain and more waste. Therefore, soda has both its advantages and disadvantages. Okay, one thing that I see they offer and they offer. And so I want a different word, because they offer alternatives to other kinds of drinks, and because they provide alternatives to other drinks, kinds of drinks, and they offer a variety of flavors. I like that. Provide, right, writers? Now moving on. Therefore, soda has both its advantages and disadvantages. Soda offers many advantages to consumers. For example, adults who wish to enjoy a non alcoholic beverage can do so. Imagine being at a party and finding yourself surrounded by people drinking. Soda provides a disguise by making others think that you are drinking when in fact you are not. Likewise, young people who want something other than the basic milk or water option can drink a fizzy beverage instead. Most children will even drink soda no matter its temperature, warm or cold. In addition, soda offers a variety of flavors from lemon lime to root beer to orange to ginger to grape. If you are hosting a party, you are more likely to offer a flavor guests will enjoy. Other benefits from soda include having one with or without caffeine. Soda offers, I'm going to add in another word here. Soda offers yet another positive because you can mix it with other beverages, even food. In conclusion, soda provides many consumer advantages. Okay, and then I'm going to go into soda has several disadvantages for consumers. So I may need to change this just a little bit instead of in conclusion. I'm going to just say instead of in conclusion, therefore, soda provides many consumer advantages. And next body paragraph, which is disadvantages. Soda, however, soda has several disadvantages for consumers. And I think I'm going to take that consumers out. Therefore, soda provides many consumer advantages. However, soda has several disadvantages. For instance, it contains a lot of sugar. According to the Cleveland Clinic's website, on average, one can of soda can have as much as 39 grams of sugar. All the sugar that you're supposed to have in one day was in that one can of soda. Also, all the sugar that you're supposed to have in one day is in that one can of soda. Also, the National Library of Medicine reports that soda contains anywhere from 135 to 195 calories per can. Another drawback is that you are drinking empty calories without even realizing it. In other words, you are gaining weight. Another negative is soda's expense. Okay, I want to fix this and this because I don't like it. Another drawback is that you are drinking, let's see. Also, the National Library of Medicine reports that soda contains anywhere from 135 to 195 calories per can. And I'm going to take out drawback. You are drinking empty calories without even realizing it. In other words, you are gaining weight. Another drawback is soda's expense. Most snack machines charge about $1 for one beverage. Think about how much that would cost if you purchased one every day. In addition, buying all those cans and plastic bottles creates more waste. Not only are you spending more money, but you're also generating more trash. Therefore, soda has many consumer disadvantages. Consumers have a lot of choice when it comes to what they want to drink. Most often, people drink carbonated beverages because they offer a safe alternative, because they provide a safe alternative, and they offer a variety of flavors. However, that expensive sugary liquid results in weight gain and more waste. In conclusion, soda has both advantages thanks to its variety and disadvantages due to its unhealthy drawbacks. I am pretty pleased with that, right, writers. I think that's a pretty solid high school, upper level essay for students as far as the advantages and disadvantages of something. And in this case, again, you could argue soda or soda drinking. But if I shrink this, you can begin to see how that amazing table that we had at the beginning helped us to create this essay. And we did it because we took the time to organize our writing. And so, again, if I continue to shrink and shrink and shrink, you can begin to see the length of this essay and the amount of words that we have. And a lot of times, there are teachers out there who have word counts. And so that's something you want to look out for. How many words does it contain? My main concern as a writer is just avoiding bias and not trying to be one-sided. I want to be as fair as possible. And the way to do that is to literally count, how many sentences you have and making sure that you're not, not providing more writing in with one idea than another, because again, that could point to writer bias. Thank you so much, Right Writers, for sticking it out with this video, again, on high school essay advantages and disadvantages. I hope this process was helpful and useful for you. And I hope that you understand, again, the importance of, making those introductions and conclusions at the very end and allowing your body paragraphs to drive your introduction and conclusion. Thank you so much, Right Writers. Take care. Bye-bye.